believe me, just watch.
Oh, we're having fun. We're back on the Morning Brew with friends. We got Steve and Kyle and Laura and Shadow and Star. The puppies are bouncing around back there somewhere from Animal Humane. Oh, they wanted to join the last segment.
It was a Lobo howl.
Yeah,
Right.
Lobo
That's
absolutely.
exactly
good.
it.
So
That's exactly. We're just talking about Better Call Saul. We have a clip here of the promo from last night's show. Who watched it?
I did.
Yeah, we
No, I
missed
missed it. Yeah.
And for those that don't know about this, it's awesome. AMC, the company that brought us, the network that brought us Breaking Bad, is doing a spin-off prequel to Breaking Bad called Better Call Saul. And it is the TV show of how Saul became the best, greatest, worst sleazy lawyer ever.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's just so much fun. Last night they had the premiere. Tonight they're going to show the premiere and the first episode. Mondays at 8 on AMC. It's going to be awesome. But we got the clip right here. I'll line this up.
It's showtime, folks. I swear, I'm not backsliding.
You know the drill, money of the validation.
I'm going under. But the day of reckoning is here. Officers, you're making a mistake. What the hell, man? Right now, my ass is on the highway to the danger zone.
Better Call Saul. Two-night series premiere begins Sunday, February 8th at 10. Only on AMC.
Right?
That's awesome.
Already
And it's
a fan.
all filmed right here in Albuquerque, which is amazing. That was one of the big questions people had when they were going to film it, because Breaking Bad, of course, was done here, so we want to know if they're going to do it here. But it's funny. We were just talking about this. It's supposed to take place in the 1990s, right? And like that means all of the restaurants we've come to know in Albuquerque in the last 15 years, they can't show.
Those poor location scouts. I mean, they
They got their work cut out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are they going to reopen some of the old restaurants that we've lost? Or,
Right. Or just redress them to look like the
Right.
90s,
Yeah.
you know. Well, luckily there's a lot of 90s cars still driving around
Yeah.
in Albuquerque, so
That's true.
it doesn't take a whole lot there to make it look like a
They
15-year-old
can't go
show.
inside Hotel Andalus. They can't do any of that
No,
stuff. Wow.
not at all.
You know,
Not at
Animal
all.
Humane actually lent a lot of crates for dogs and cats to a veterinary scene in the show.
Oh.
Called me up this summer, and I gave him some posters and some crates. And it was
Did you
really
give them
great.
the new logo or the logo from the
New,
90s?
the new logo.
The new logo.
This one's actually fairly old. Like, it's not quite the 90s, but we did give him the new stuff.
But it's close.
It's close. It's close.
That's awesome. The
People are going to watch for this now.
Well, I hope,
Right,
I
we're
hope
gonna
it
look
makes
for
it
that.
in. I was
Yeah,
told.
we're
So
gonna look for
it's
that,
some
yeah.
veterinary scene. I have no idea what the actual plot point is in the show, but I'm looking forward to it.
That's
Very
cool.
good.
That's very cool. Well, it's one of those things that, you know, I think a lot of people are really hoping it will turn into the tourism juggernaut that Breaking Bad was. You think people will come to Albuquerque just like because they see us on TV?
I think so.
Yeah?
I mean, well, I know like Candy Lady's really pushing like the Better Call Saul because she's really
Right.
pushing Breaking Bad.
Right.
And I think, I mean, maybe not as big as Breaking Bad, but I think it has a chance.
Yeah.
I think the people that follow Gilligan's work,
Right.
no matter what, you look at the X-Files and Millennium,
I
which was a
forgot that
spin-off
he did
of that.
X-Files. That's right. That's right.
You know, they're like Trekkies, and we've seen it really happen with
Right.
Sure.
Breaking
Right.
Bad, and I think this will happen with this show.
Right.
It's
Well,
just going to trickle over.
Well,
so.
there's things in town now like the guys from the Trolley that do the Trolley tour.
Yeah.
That's the Breaking Bad tour of the city. You know, you think there'd be a. Would you go on if somebody came in from out of town? Would you take them on a Better Call Saul trolley trip?
Well, how many Breaking Bad tours have you given your friends?
A couple.
I've done it a couple times.
They're always
Right.
sold out, man.
They are.
They're,
They
yeah.
are. And then you drive around and you're like, let's go to the coffee shop where they blew up Tuco. And you know.
Or where the studio was.
Right.
Yeah.
Buddy in from Kentucky in December, the friends were taking him around, and I kept getting the texts of the houses and the car wash. And
Right.
you know, but I have friends that live down on Los Alamos and 16th Street, across the street from that house, Jesse's house.
Of course.
It's
right,
not
it's
fun
right
for
over here in
them.
the neighborhood.
No,
It's not
No.
fun being those neighbors in those neighborhoods.
Every time I go by there, there's always somebody out front taking photos of
Right.
the house. It's like,
Right.
dropping
guys,
their
yeah.
big gulps in the neighbor's yard while they're taking a photo. Sorry.
You know, it cracks me up for the Better Call Saul. If you're going heading north on 925, Ron Bell has a big billboard.
I've seen the new
that's
billboard,
Totally
yeah.
branded just like Better Call Saul. And
That's right. Well,
Somebody said he's the original Saul.
that's what I was thinking.
I could see that.
We'll take it to the next level with Albuquerque.
really.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of us too. I know the guy Bob Odenkirk, the star.
Yeah.
Remember he was on the Mr. Show.
That's right. Yeah.
David Cross.
Yeah, with David Cross back in
Yeah.
that was in the 90s. I
He's a
think.
great
Yeah.
he's a great comedic actor.
Right.
You see that.
Right.
Um,
So you guys going to the basketball game then?
I like to, yeah.
Put on some pink. You've got the pink
I got
shirt
some pink,
memo.
yeah,
You got,
I mean,
you got the purplish shirt memo. I did not get that this morning.
Dang it.
But it should be fun to get it and go to the game.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
totally.
You know,
Always.
and then what else are you guys looking at this week? Because we were talking about TV stuff, and it seems like everything the Grammys was big last night, and but what's big in the beard world? We were talking about it just a minute ago a beard competition.
Yeah, there's a
at
beard
La Cumbre?
competition at La Cumbre. Yeah.
And how is that the kind of thing you would win, or do you have to have like a full-on Santa beard? I mean,
Well, I think they'll have everything from mustaches to just tricked out beards. I don't plan on entering out.
like tricked out beards, like you put some chrome
Well,
and
you've seen
Yeah.
pictures where they had like all these
Right, yeah,
curlicues and
right.
things, and it's like
Right.
so intricate.
Yeah.
I have no idea how.
right. I don't know how you do that.
I've just been finding it amazing what I'm watching guys do with their facial hair the
The
last
flowers
couple
and
years.
Great.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
I have mustache socks on.
You do have socks with mustaches on. Well, my friend Sean, he's been growing this giant, awesome mustache,
Oh,
and his
wow.
wife hates it. She keeps trying to get him to trim it, and all of us keep telling him, "No, you better keep
Yeah,
that."
keep it going,
And it's
yeah.
getting to the point now that people pull him over at stoplights just to say "nice mustache,"
It's endearing.
right? But do you make mustache wax too? Because he's been having a hard time finding mustache. Or can you use the beard?
You can use the beard balm, but it's it's a little bit. It's really simple to make mustache wax. I actually thought about making some, but not yet. Soon.
Not yet.
Soon.
Is there like a secret? Recipe you got, Colin, for this? That's like,
Well,
or is it like something that anybody can?
Anybody can make it,
Yeah.
no doubt. It's a paraffin wax and scent. Really, I mean,
So there is paraffin in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
For mustace wax there is.
So you can't smoke and have that.
Because you just
So
light
you
it all
just
on
have
fire.
to, yeah, you just have to be really careful.
Lighting a
Yeah. Just don't use a torch to light your cigarette. I mean,
Right.
Right.
Right. So how many puppies do you guys have at Emily Main? How many
How many
dogs?
puppies?
How many dogs and how many cats?
You
I mean,
know,
you guys.
and over the past week or two, we've actually had about 30 puppies come through.
Oh,
but
wow.
in total, we have something like, I'd say close to 100 dogs, close to that, and cats as well. Lots of pets, but they have a really short length of stay. I don't know if you've seen our campus. It is our 50th anniversary, and it's a great campus.
We were
It's
talking
gorgeous.
about that the other
Yeah.
day. That it's
Yeah.
50 years. Congratulations.
Yeah, I am not 50. But
Well,
yes,
but you're
thank
part of
you.
an
That's right.
organization that's
It's
so
it's
well loved in this
Yes.
town.
It's a big milestone, and
Yeah.
so much has happened in just the past couple years. So much vision, our different programs, working with the city, just so many things. And so we're having events all month. At the end of this month, we're
Right.
having a sort of an introduction to all our training classes for people. So if your dog needs a little bit of training, like mine obviously does. It's okay,
Barking at
Shadow.
something here. This
They
is awesome.
totally you cued them for that. Thank you.
They are very well trained,
Well
obviously.
trained, yes.
We're just-
Everybody's in love with them.
They're the best dogs. Seriously, the best dogs. But they're rescues, of course. And
Yeah.
so they just kind of came to me.
Well, I think that dogs, when you rescue them, I think they know.
They do. They
know.
absolutely know.
Yeah.
It, you know, you saved their life.
Right. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with more on the Morning Brew with Friends. And maybe we can get these guys to bark a little bit more.
Dogs are barking.